Welcome, everyone. You jumped. Hey. Hey, guys. Yeah, you good? Thanks for coming out. Obviously, tonight we've got a SGM, Special General Meeting, to make some changes to our Constitution. So thanks, everyone, for coming and hopefully voting. Bit of that coming back at me. All good? We've also got a very special presentation from Tim Hoffman from Twitter. So hopefully some people here are going to be very interested in that. Thanks, Tim. Let's get on with it. So the 2016 AGM minutes. I assume we have an executive member here that's read those. Thanks, Shane. So we'll raise a motion to pass those minutes as being accurate and true. Get that seconded? Yes. Excellent. Oh, great. A brief President's report. Obviously, it's a very early in the year. Not a lot's happened, but we have had PTC already this year. So Dave Allen was representing us at PTC, and once again, we've made some great contacts and reiterating the commitment to the international community and bringing them to networking Australia, which is great. So thank you for that, Dave. And for anyone that doesn't know, we also have a strategic planning meeting tomorrow. So if anybody has any matters they'd like to raise with me later in the meeting during other business for strategy items that the executive should discuss, feel free to raise those in other business. Now, the Secretary, Dave, with the proposed changes to our Constitution. Do you want me to drive your clicker? Forward, back in.
Okay. All right. Hopefully everyone's read the proposed changes. There's a summary that Kelly has prepared over there. We've had to make a number of changes for the actual Constitution. There was changes that were made. There we are. A number of changes that were made in relation to the Associations in Corporations Act, which came into effect on the 1st of July last year, replacing the previous Western Australian Incorporated Associations legislations passed in 1987. There was also, this was a 20-year-old constitution that we had, and as such needed to have a bit of a spruce up. The IAA, like all other Western Australian associations, is required to update the rules of the Constitution, ensure it has compliance with the new legislation. In order to comply with the new laws, the Executive Committee has prepared a new set of rules that makes that proposes should replace the current IAA Constitution, and as such, we've brought this meeting to a head. We ran a member constitution. No one. Okay. We had a member consultation session, which we ran for review prior to this annual general meeting. Special general meeting, sorry. Members were encouraged to provide feedback to the association on the proposed new rules through to the end of the consultation period, which was on the 16th of December. Following consultation with members, the Society will call a special general meeting to vote on this following special resolution, which we'll discuss shortly. The proposed changes that we are... Yep. Okay. Yeah, you do it for me. The proposed changes propose to replace the Constitution in its entirety with a modelled version of the model rules prepared by the Department of Commerce. This approach allows the association more closely align with its operating rules to other Western Australian incorporated associations, as well as ensuring compliance with the Associations Incorporation Act. Following is an outline of some of the new rules. An annotated copy of the new rules is also provided if you require. Compliance with the Associations Incorporation Act 2015 involves adopting the model rules as a baseline for the association to remain compliant with the governing legislation. An unmodified model rules can be found at the Department of Commerce website. The idea of the new constitution is to retain the DNA of the existing rules. The following elements of the existing constitution have been carried forward into the new rules. Committee terms of 2 years are spaced to ensure continuity. Committee structure comprises of 5 representatives from the corporate class of membership and 3 representatives from the professional class of membership. Office bearers of chairperson, which has been changed, which is what was currently the president, secretary and treasurer are elected by the committee from the ordinary committee members following election of ordinary committee at a general meeting. Electronic dealings. The Constitution provides for electronic dealings, notice given to members, voting, nomination for a committee, etc. This has been expanded in the new rules. And postal voting has been allowed for members who are unable to attend in person by submitting a postal vote without allowing proxy votes. Delegation of duties. Under Section 43 of the new rules provides a legal framework for committee members to delegate in writing the authority or duty to subcommittees, employees, agents and contractors of the association. This section has been introduced with the intent to allow delegation of duties in dealing with specific government organisations such as ASIC and ATO to the executive officer employed by the association. The new constitution provides for a new membership class. A key change in the model rules is to categorise all classes of membership as either ordinary or associate. Associate is a non-voting membership. The proposed new rules adopt this change and specifically recognises the existing corporate and professional membership classes as ordinary members. By retaining this change, the IAA is able to offer membership classes, for example, non-voting student memberships, without requiring a change to the rules of the association. Affiliate members will continue to be recognised following the resolution by the committee. This change also talks about committee remuneration, with the exception of With the exception of Division 2 of the Act, the matters of material personal interest, there is little framework in the current Act to provide for or protect from remunerating members of the committee. The new rules provide clarification and framework for this scenario. No committee member may be remunerated for services rendered without a resolution from membership at a general meeting, and no committee member may receive remuneration pursuant to any such resolution if they are already entitled to be remunerated under an implementation. One thing that is changing as well is the revoke of the Code of Conduct. The Internet Use of Code of Conduct referred to the Constitution was last updated on the 30th of April 1997. Its intent was to provide a form of industry self-regulation around the areas of copyright infringement and criminal activity on the Internet. The legislative environment supporting the internet industry in Australia is now more mature, and following a review of this policy, the IAA Committee proposes to discontinue the Internet Use Code of Conduct going forward. Therefore, the following resolution will also be proposed to revoke the Internet Use Code of Conduct referred in or attached to this notice for this special general meeting as issued by the Secretary. The resolution passed by the ZEC to maintain the affiliate class, as mentioned. The class of membership will not attract an annual fee, and membership applications will be accepted from like-minded organisations in the telecommunication or similar industries as determined by the committee. All members of the affiliate class of membership prior to the SGM are recognised as affiliate members, continuing their term under the new rules. And now I'd like to carry a motion to replace the Constitution of the Internet Association of Australia with the rules referred to in the attached notice for this special general meeting as issued.
I'll second that motion, Dave.
Motion passed.
Time to vote. Well, the motion's for the vote.
So passed. Yep.
So before we go to voting, does anyone have any questions?
Just a quick one. Section 16 about suspension, suspending a member.
Yep.
Are you guys going to be making changes in the MSA to clarify what happens with services that a member takes if they're suspended?
We will look at having that as back-to-back and or...
So the key point there is that we want to maintain the DNA from the previous constitution. Everything should be as close to status quo as previous. We don't intend to make those changes without further consultation at this time.
No worries. That's it. That's all I got.
Yep.
Thanks, Pete.
Great.
So Kelly has voting forms.
Yep.
Only the voting contacts for each organisation can vote, and obviously professional members? Personal members, professional members.
Yeah.
Professional members can vote as well.
Okay. Hello, everyone. We're back. The voting has been counted and the motion has been carried unopposed. So the motion's been passed to change the actual constitution.
Throw this out, so I'm the chairman now.
Yeah, Tom's now our
Right.
chairman. So our chairman will now continue.
Thanks, Dave. Other business. Does anybody have anything they want raised at our strategic planning meeting tomorrow, or any other business for that matter? Going once, going twice. Sold. Now, one of our new exec members, Tim Hoffman, is the Twitter Global Network lead, and he's kindly offered to present a presentation today about scaling the Twitter backbone. So,
Thank you, Tom.
over to you, mate.